In this video, you learn how to use the Clause Manager. Glide allows you to create and manage a list of clauses that can be reused when filling forms. There are two ways to create and manage clauses: from the Glide Clause Manager tool or from the Insert Clause button within a form. We show you both options. On the Glide homepage, click the Account icon in the top right corner and select Clause Manager. Click the Create New Clause button at the top of the page. Add a title and description and then select a Share Status, just for me or everyone, which means available to all members of your brokerage. Click Create Clause. You can delete a new clause. Hover the mouse over the clause you want to delete, click the ellipsis menu that displays on the right, and then select Delete. Click OK in the confirmation pop-up window. You can edit a new clause. Hover the mouse over the clause you want to change, click the ellipsis menu that displays on the right, and select Edit. Modify any field, and then click Save Clause. To insert a clause, open a form and hover over the field to receive the clause. Click the ellipsis menu that appears on the right edge of the text field and click Insert Clause. If the clause you want to insert is on the list, check the box next to the name. If the clause you're looking for is not on the list, you can use the Search field to find a clause, or use the drop-down menu to filter the list to only show My Clauses or Brokerage Clauses. Click the Insert button at the bottom of the panel. The clause is now in the form. You can remove clauses that were added to a form. Double-click the clause you want to remove, highlight the text in the field, and then click Delete on your keyboard. Click Off to close the empty field. You can make changes to a selected clause before inserting it into the form. Click the ellipsis and then select Edit. Change the text in the title or description fields and then click Save. If the current list of clauses does not meet your needs, create a new clause. Click the Add a Clause button, enter a title and description, and then set the Share Status. Click Save. The list of clauses displays. The clause you created is automatically selected. Click the Insert button at the bottom of the panel. The clause is now in the form. Here are two important notes. If there's any text already in the field before you insert a clause, the clause will be inserted after the existing text. If you insert a clause into a linked field, the clause will be added after the existing text and the field will no longer be linked. That's it, we're done. In this video, you learned how to use the Clause Manager.